Figured we'd start the day off with some Ultimania by one Ty Dane Gonzalez, huh? Just kind of get the vibes going. Chat, what is going on? How about a stress-free win from our Seattle Mariners, huh? Did Rayleigh eat the hot dog? He did not. He did not. The Mariners, it's true. Yeah, Woo absolutely shoved in this start. The first inning was a little bit scary. Wait, the hot dog wrapper was empty? Oh no, they threw it back on the field? No, rip. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But that first inning for Brian Woo, obviously a little scary. He did not have his best stuff, was leaving some balls in the middle of the plate. Mike E, just starting the stream with a 10 gifty to Nitro, to Jeff, to Hawk, to Waterbro, to Brian, to Jason, to Kyle, is that 10? To Cole Ritchie, and Grumpy. Baseball Jace, sorry buddy. I hate to do it to you, but gotta time you out. You can't be spamming like that. Dude, Mikey, appreciate just starting with a 10 bomb. What's one way to start the stream, bro? Rip hot dog from heaven goes right back to heaven. Dude, Mike, appreciate you, man. Shout out to Mike, chat. If you guys got a gifty from Mike like Nitro just did, make sure you give him smooches, bro. Did that game really happen? Yeah, what a game, man. The Mariners really came through in this game. They were hitting the ball all night long off of not just Kumar Rocker, but everybody. Of course, Miles Mastrobuoni had himself a good game. The home run from Cal Raleigh, big one as well. The near triple. Okay, let's talk about the near triple from Rowdy really quick, because goodness gracious, if he would have been safe, and because I know for a fact he would have got up and done the belly slap that Joe and I have been waiting for all season, oh my god, I would have been so in. I would have been so in for that. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. And so, I think that we will never have another chance to see a Rowdy Tellez triple. This was our one chance, and I am sad about that. But, alas, we move on. Time to sweep the Rangers. Yeah, tomorrow's game, chat. Nathan Eovaldi versus Logan Gilbert. A very, very, very good pitching matchup. I'm excited for that one. That's going to be a fun one. Eovaldi's looked good, but so is Logan. So I'll be interested to see how the Mariners' offense looks versus probably the best. No, they faced Scooble, but Scooble's been off to a bad start. So probably the best pitcher they faced all year, just based on how they've done so far, I would say. Big dudes just aren't meant to swim move slide. I don't know what the slide was. Someone said Colton would have been safe. Let me tell you. I was not fast, but I was good at sliding. And I was fast for like 2 years, and I got fat again. I played for a baseball team whose strength and conditioning coach was also the strength and conditioning coach for the Seattle Storm back in the day. And so she had us doing a lot of conditioning, and it was rough. But I got really, really good shape. I ran like a 7-minute and 20-second mile, which was crazy because normally my miles were like 12 to 13 minutes. So I don't fear good pitchers. I fear no-name pitchers. Honestly, yeah, they're scarier. Frick the Rangers, chat. Frick the Rangers. Yeah, tomorrow's game. Can the Mariners sweep the Rangers? Again, Eovaldi has been very good so far this year. But so is Logan. Logan's looked just as good, if not a little bit better, than Eovaldi has so far. So you got to be interested in the pitching matchup. I would be like, I'm not going to, I take 2 of 3. You know what I mean? I take 2 of 3. And I can't remember her name, Chase, unfortunately. I think she was the wife, or maybe she was the ex-wife of the coach. I don't remember. Last name Harden, maybe? I don't know. I am okay with taking the series. If the Mariners lose tomorrow, I'm not, unless it's ugly, right? Unless the way they lose is ugly, I'm not going to be too upset about it. Like, losing to Nathan Eovaldi is one thing. You know what I mean? Like, that, whatever. I can accept that. But when you have Logan Gilbert on the mound, you have to feel good. Mariners are undefeated in the Mariners Anonymous merch era. You know what? What a great point, Mara. You heard it here first chat. MA merch. You heard it here first, chat. The Mariners are undefeated in the Mariner Mojo merch era. Thank you for letting me shill, Mara. I appreciate that. We're going to just pin that message. Chat, I'm just saying, undefeated in the merch era, chat. Maybe we all need to get some merch. Because if we're all wearing it, then maybe the Mariners will just win out the rest of the year. Thoughts on that? Comments, questions, concerns. Logan dominates tomorrow. I mean, from what we've seen out of the Rangers offense so far, I wouldn't be shocked. The Mariners offense, I'm sorry, did I say the Mariners offense? The Rangers offense. The Rangers offense has looked bad. But the Mariners offense over the past few days has looked better. So, I don't know. You got big boy sizes? We have some big boy sizes, yeah. I think that some of the shirts go up to 4X, Mike, I think. But not all of them. Fourth Wall doesn't have that option on all of them. Okay, serious question this time. Can we talk about how Rayleigh didn't have his glasses on tonight? Yeah, weird, right? Weird, huh? I thought that was very strange. That he wasn't wearing the glasses that he's been wearing all season. And I don't know if it's because, maybe it's just because it was dark, like it was a night game. And so maybe the lights get in his eyes. I don't know. But maybe he was wearing like contacts for all we know. You know what I mean? Who knows? Grandy Arozarena turned the season around, confirmed. Dude, honestly, yeah. Like that grand slam from Randy Arozarena was that could have been the turning point of the Mariners season. And that's something that Randy talked about. And I think that, if the players look at that, and again, Mr. Sticky, who's in the stream sometimes, always in the comments, talks about Mariner momentum, right? Mr. Sticky, if you're watching this, whether it be on the replay or right now, can you once again riddle us the story of Mariner momentum, please? This is something that Mr. Sticky's been talking about for years in our comments about Mariner momentum. And that grand slam from Randy Arozarena and this turning into another series win for the Mariners versus the Rangers, that's momentum. That's exactly what this is. The Mariners are on a winning streak. Like, momentum is here for the Mariners, finally. It took 15 games, but we're here. There's a real chance that they can sweep tomorrow. A real chance. Like, I feel good with Logan on the mound. I don't know how I feel about the Mariners facing Eovaldi. They've seen him a lot, so we'll have to wait and see. Autumn, what's up, dude? Excited for the Mariners Anonymous merch? Autumn, I appreciate you getting the Mariners Anonymous merch. I really, really do. I'll just look at my new Mariners Anonymous shirt and think I'll have to wear this. But not today. Not today, chat. No Mariners Anonymous today. What should we call, like, good sessions? You know what I mean? Like, Mariners Anonymous is when we, like, relapse into, like, rewatching the Mariners suck. What do we call games like this where we're all happy? You know what I mean? Favorite moment of the game? Oh, Rowdy's near triple. Oh, by far, Rowdy's near triple. I mean, the hot dog from heaven was also really funny. Like, my God. Are we back, Austin? We might be back. I'm kind of thinking we might be back. Thoughts on that? Master Boney. Yeah, but Master Boney has looked every bit what I hoped he would be when Dylan Moore was going to be the starting second baseman. You know what it means? That when I learned that Dylan Moore was not going to be that utility guy, I thought to myself, we need someone who can do what Dylan Moore did over the past couple years. And Miles Mastrobuoni has been that so far. And I think that a left-handed version of Dylan Moore is important for this team because while Dylan can do a lot, he has really struggled versus righties, especially at home. And so I'd be interested to see if Mastrobuoni starts to maybe work out some more playing time with Ryan Bliss going on the injured list. He's been getting the start every couple of days. Mikey with the $2 holla. Top donor of the day, plus the 10 gifty earlier. Mike, I appreciate you. How many M's All-Stars this year? I'm calling 6. I think the hard part is every team has to have one, so it's really hard to say there's going to be a ton. And it's always a popularity contest for the starters. You know what I mean? So it's always like the fan vote for the starters. I'm going to say there will be 3 pitchers and one hitter. So I'm going to go with 4. I'm going to say 3 pitchers, and those 3 pitchers are going to be Logan, Brian Wu, who has looked incredible. We can talk about him in a second. And then Andres Munoz. Those three. Yo, Pigeon Boys, 199. Vibes are high. Thanks for the stream. Vibes are immaculate tonight, chat. Immaculate tonight. We started the stream with some Ultimania by one Ty Dan Gonzalez. Great way to start the stream. Great way. That's right, Autumn. You're going tomorrow. W. Excited about that. We need you to bring the Mariner momentum with you there. I believe. Julio, Gilbert, Wu, Cal, Munoz, Randy. Yeah, I think that Cal will be the hitter that I was thinking of. That's going to make the All-Star team. But otherwise, it's Wu, Gilbert, Munoz for me in terms of pitchers. Wanted that Tellez triple. Dude, so bad. So bad. What happened with Julio and Luke on the pop fly? Not sure yet, Bo. Not sure. I'm Adam. Hey, Adam. Adam. We are not doing Mariners Anonymous tonight, Adam. Okay? Not tonight. We can't. This is a good day. No Mariners Anonymous tonight, chat. Big Dumper's been getting more and more national attention. I think he'll be an all-star. Yeah, I think that he will be the offensive all-star for the Mariners. 2 home runs with the torpedo bat. People are saying, chat, the torpedo bat. You know, maybe the team starts to catch on a little bit. Kenneth, you're going tomorrow. W. And maybe everyone starts using the torpedo bat. I'd like to see Luke start using the torpedo bat. Maybe Rowdy. Mariners identified instead of Mariners Anonymous. Where Mariners identified. Someone earlier said Mariners Anonymous. Mariners Incognito. We'll workshop it, chat. We'll workshop it. Tellez trying to stretch a triple was the highlight of the game. Dude, it was so funny. I felt seen in that moment because I could only imagine my fat ass in that same boat trying to round it to third base. Oh my God, I would have come up probably a heart attack at some point. Aaron, can we talk about how Dave Valley pronounces Munoz? How does he do it? Oh, he Andres Munoz, right? He rolls the R and stuff, right? Yo, $1 from Taco. Just no message. Let me read the message for you. Appreciate the $1 Taco. What a legend. What a legend, Taco. Why are we sad about Jen? What happened to Jen? Yo, you win tonight, Taco? You love to see that, dude. Yeah, Goldie and Valley have been good. Yeah, they've been really good. Burger looks like Joe. Not everybody can look like Joe, chat. Okay? Not everyone can look like Joe. Yeah, Secular, remind me in a second. And we'll talk about that, but I want to talk about Brian Wu. Oh, he puts more emphasis on the nos. Munoz. I don't know how to do it. Brian Wu. The fact that he was able to come through when in that inning where, of course, Luke Raley misses the fly ball in right field. There was the walk. There was the base hit. They had the bases loaded. Only one run ended up scoring. It really felt like the game was going to get away from the Mariners that quickly. It felt like the game was about to end right then and there, simply because I didn't know if I had faith in the Mariners offense coughing up, or being able to make up however many runs that I thought were going to be scored on Brian Wu in the first inning. The fact that he came back and was able to go 7 just goes to show how incredible of a pitcher he is and how much he was able to battle back there. Like that chat to me was the most impressive pitching performance that we have seen this year. Now, I know Logan has been really good so far, right? Logan's been great. Obviously, in the first game of the season, we got hit in the booty and all that good stuff, but he looked great in that. But this was the most impressive performance I think I've seen from a Mariners starting pitcher so far this year. Like, the fact that he was able to battle back after that is crazy. Yeah, it was disappointing to see. I agree on him. To see him, the leadoff walk on 4 pitches was crazy to me. Like, I saw that and I'm like, we're in for a long game. But he turned it around. He really did. Okay. For those of you that didn't see it, down in Houston, Mike Trout and they talked about it during the game, but for those of you that didn't see it, Mike Trout tried to make a catch on a fly ball that had gone into the stands, and he kind of jumped up against the wall, and he had the ball in his glove, and there was a fan that also had the ball and kind of ripped it out of his glove. Okay, I do want to say, why am I so quiet? I'm quiet? Why am I? What do you mean I'm quiet, chat? Why is everyone was saying that yesterday too? Am I quiet? Is this too loud now? I feel like this is too loud now. Let me know. Am I quiet, chat? So you're saying Mike Trout attacked a fan? Yes. But Mike Trout was saying it should have been called fan interference. In my opinion, that should have been called fan interference, and it should have been an out. That's just what I think. Please go back. Is it too loud? Please go back. That's better. I'm good. Oh my god. That should have been an out, in my opinion. Like the fact that they decided to not call that an out is beyond me. And I think that the fact that Mike Trout had the wherewithal after he was very upset about it, because the fan was immediately apologetic. The fan was like, "Oh shit! Like I shouldn't have done this. I'm so sorry." And Goldie made a really good point when when he was talking about it, saying like, or no, maybe it was Valley. Valley made a really good point when he said that the fan may have thought it was just another fan's glove. Maybe he didn't realize that it was Mike Trout's glove. And so he pulled the ball out. But he was immediately apologetic. He was trying to like give the ball back to Mike Trout, which like, what's that going to do? Mike Trout eventually went in and invited them into the tunnel, gave them a bat, signed a baseball. It was very cool of him. So I thought it was cool. Mike E with another $5 holla. Mike's going insane style today. That was an out followed by fan interference. I have spoken. MLB must correct their records to reflect my ruling. You hear that, chat? You hear that? MLB needs to correct their ruling for one Mikey. I'm in. But yeah, I think it was really cool. And the Angels still won. So in the end, it didn't matter. The Astros lost, the Angels won. Heck the Astros, W Angels in that scenario. And it was inconsequential, like Adam said. So I think that the fact that Mike Trout was down to bring them into the tunnel afterwards, sign the ball, and say like, and tell the fan you did exactly what you should have done in that situation. Good for Mike Trout. Don't give me a reason to like Mike Trout. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I hate it when Mike Trout plays the Mariners because he kills them. But I like Mike Trout. Because he is one of the greatest players to ever play the game. And we get to witness it. And the fact that it's good for baseball when Mike Trout is healthy playing. So, JP getting a lot of walks so far this year. Does he get on base money ball? Hey man, we need JP to be big this year. We need JP to come back a little bit. And I think that, we might be seeing it. I seen a little quiet the last couple of days. It was yesterday, but because I had the volume. You guys aren't the only ones that are saying it. Then a commercial came on and blew out my eardrums. Interesting. Does it sound okay now, chat? Does it sound okay now? Nate, dude. Nate, what's up? I refuse to hate players for being good. I agree. Nate, appreciate you buying some of the merch, bro. I appreciate you. Hello from Minnie Galen's brother. What's up, Nate? I appreciate you. We could have had Trout instead of Ackley. That is true. I think where did he get drafted? Was he drafted 23rd? Dude, it's perfect. It's good now. Okay. All right. Sounds better now. Okay. I turned it up on my like Streamlabs. So hopefully I'm not too loud to the people that thought I was fine before. We'll see. Not too bad. Okay, Adam. Thank you. If it does get quiet again, let me know, chat. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it's been like that. I might have to just like disconnect my mic. But am I going to Ichiro Hall of Fame night? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So I don't know. I mean, I would like to. I just have to go and buy the tickets. Minnie Galen, what's up, Nick? How are you? Announcer said M's lead the AL in walks. That's wild. I believe it. I believe that. The Mariners have walked a lot so far this season. They've honestly controlled the zone pretty well. And I think that specifically somebody like Randy, who doesn't walk very often, walked quite a bit. And, like, that's surprising to me because Randy's always been so aggressive. So the fact that he's been walking has honestly been a good sight to see. You're going to try to fly up for Ichiro Hall of Fame weekend? Oh, you have to let us know if you're there, Adam. Please let us know if you're there. That'd be so fun. $5 from Mike again. He says, we have a phrase for the Stros and the Rangers. I have a feeling we're going to need a phrase for the A's soon. I, for one, like F the A's. Man. F the A's. Does that feel a little strong? Does it feel a little strong to say F the A's? I don't know. Like we have frick the Rangers, heck the Astros. Like, maybe, like, screw the Angels, right? Like, those three. And then for the A's, is it like suck it A's? I don't know. What's the strikeout percentage? It's Mariners are right in the middle of the pack, I believe, if I remember correctly. Mike's cooking, dude. Mike is going insane. Mike, what's going on, man? You finally get that feet pick business going? What's going on, man? It's strong, but it has the alliteration. Yeah, you're on board with F the A's? Flip the A's, screw the Angels? Yeah, screw the Angels. F the A's means, like, hump the butts. What? Whoa, chat. This is not supposed to be an After Dark stream. Whoa, chat. Whoa. Oak the A's is great. Wait, someone said Oak the A's. Who said Oak the A's? That's so funny. Feet Finders paying the bills, boys. Let's go, Mike. This is Mariner Mojo, sponsored by Mike's Feet Finder. Rowdy almost had a triple. Fun moment. Don't care that he got. Yeah, I could care less that he got thrown out. It was great to see a beef boy running. Are you concerned they let Wu throw 90 this early in the season? No. I'm actually excited that they let him go out there and pitch that 7th inning. Because A, he got the job done. And B, I think it's time the Mariners just kind of unleash Brian Wu. No more restrictions on him. Like, get him out there. Let him pitch. That's what the Mariners need. Is they need a guy like Brian Wu out there every 5th day because he is efficient and he doesn't walk a lot of guys. Secular Monk said Oak the A's. I really like Oak the A's, chat. I don't know about you guys, but I really like Oak the A's. Gonna need a Tellez outline. Crime scene at third base. Oh my gosh, chat. You guys are all on it. Well done. What, Connor? What? Dang the Angels. Clean version of damn. And damned angels means they're demons. Layers. Whoa. Damn the Angels? Damn the Angels? I'm kind of in. For that. You kind of... Hold on. Who was that? Who said that? Yo, Aaron. Aaron, you cooked. Damn the Angels, Oak the A's, frick the Rangers, and heck the Astros. Thoughts? What was that route by Adalis? Dude, I don't know what any of the routes were for their outfielders. Their outfielders, like, the same with the Julio triple. That's crazy. Not dang. I think damn is accepted enough where it doesn't seem too strong. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I'm in. Damn the Yankees. Them damn Yankees. Well done, chat. Well done. We live in a society, chat. We came together. All right. And you guys cooked. You guys absolutely cooked. Well done. Yeah, I agree, Steamboat. Santos is probably not going to get any high leverage situations anytime soon. And we kind of saw why today. You're pretty grateful for ours, Bo? Yeah, I mean, how good our outfielders are, yeah. Rangers are 8-33 in Seattle since 2020. Yeah, that's crazy, especially considering that they won the World Series. That's wild to me. But as the official decision maker of the Majovians, I accept your terms for the AL West enemies. Hey, Mikey is our longest tenured member, chat. Mikey is the longest tenured member. He became a member when it first came out. So we I think we have to listen to Mike E. Thoughts? Who do you think the best starting pitcher for the Mariners will be at the end of the year? I mean, I would assume it'll be Logan Gilbert, but I also want to say Brian Wu, just from what we've seen from him so far. I was gonna for next year. Sorry, chat. For tomorrow, when Joe and I record Monday's episode of the podcast, which we'll record tomorrow, I have to do an Operation Overreaction. And my Operation Overreaction was going to be something along the lines of Brian Wu finishes the highest among all Mariners starters in the Cy Young vote. That is what I think my Operation Overreaction is going to be. In the Cy Young vote, he finishes ahead of every other Mariners starter. Thoughts on that? Get with the program. Go. Oh, my bad, Mike. The Jays. All right. We'll have to go out there and find something for the rest of the league. Yeah, bumping Santos down, Gmail, great move for sure. We need to save Trout from the purgatory in Anaheim. I mean, I can't believe that he signed that extension with him a little while back. You think George will still finish top 10 in Cy Young even though he's missed a month, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I agree, Kyle. I think that Santos will be a big part of this bullpen moving forward. But right now, you can't be giving him the high leverage spots right now. You just can't. That means Gilbert got hurt. Don't say that. And I love Wu. You think so? I mean, Wu's been really damn good. I would almost argue that Wu has been better than Logan so far. Thoughts? Wreck the White Sox. Bean the Bostons. Interesting. Yeah, keep them coming, chat. Keep them coming. Someone get a list going. Can somebody get a list going? Let me know. Trade Trout for Garver. I'm in. I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. Is that true, Kronos? Wait, is that true? Vargas has been very surprising. Yeah, Gorfy, we talked about him yesterday, and like, there's a chance that he could be getting some high leverage spots moving forward. He's looked that good. Mr. Sticky. It should just be the division we have phrases for in case we need to make a temporary alliance later in the season. True. Mr. Sticky, we were just talking about Mariner momentum here at the beginning of the stream. Can you once again riddle us the tale of Mariner momentum in the chat? Can you once again riddle us the story, the lore, if you will, of Mariner momentum? Kyle Lowe with the $5 holla. Wu will be top 6 in Cy Young voting this season. Mark it down. Who are your 5 ahead of him? Interesting that it's top 6, not top 5. Let me know. I'm interested. Dude, Kyle, appreciate the $5. What an absolute legend from Kyle. Absolute legend. Trocano, did I say that right? Let me know. The Mariners are not going to sign JD Martinez, and Adam Judah already said that they're not going to sign JD Martinez. It's not going to happen. And also, you need, like, Polanco is DHing because he's injured. Because he's not healthy enough to play the field, so he kind of has to, unfortunately. You know what I mean? And JD Martinez, I mean, he's old. He's not that great anymore. I don't know. It's tough. Yo, Griffin, what's up, man? So good to finally get a complete game win. Love finally seeing offense. Yeah, at no point during this game did I feel worried after the first inning. After the first inning, just so we're clear. We needed a saying involving Cal for the Blue Jays. Somebody did say dump the Jays. Whew. A Mariners win without a Munoz save seems wrong a little bit. Shrink the Giants. Polo's raking and is not even 100% yet. That's true. That's a good point. Claw the Tigers. Okay. Walk the plank Pirates. That seems like a bit of a stretch, but I'm in. Chat, we're on one tonight, huh? We're on one tonight. Oh, is that true, Steamboat? Yeah. I mean, this is I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with Raise the Trident Jake, his like quality start tracker, but it's been interesting to kind of go through and watch, you know, how these guys have looked so far, because a lot of these guys, especially Bryce Miller, specifically, has been a little rough. I don't think he has a quality start yet on the season. So, yeah, I don't know. In your opinion, who has the best walkout song on the Mariners? In my opinion, Micah, I would say Randy Arozarena. I believe it's called Pour Me Mexico. It just kind of like, it's catchy. You know what I mean? Do the Rockies deserve one? I mean, they're the Rockies. That's what it is. That's the Rockies. It's just, I mean, they're the Rockies. That's it. Spank the Yankees. Yo, Tummy's cooking. But yeah, chat, fun game tonight, man. It's nice to see a game where I don't have to like feel like my heart's gonna explode every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice to have a game where I don't feel like I'm worried, and to have the offense just be going out there, crushing the ball, hitting every ball over 100 miles an hour, and making the pitchers' lives a little bit easier. $2 from Aaron. He says the Carol Baskin the Tigers. Carol Baskin the Tigers. She was from Tiger King, right? Is that who Carol Baskins was? I actually never watched Tiger King. Oh no. Am I going to get cooked for that? Wait, are you guys going to be mean to me because I haven't seen Tiger King? Can I call you Colt 45? You can call me whatever you want, Rich. Just don't call me late for dinner. Shout out the Cal's walk-up music for being money for nothing on opening day. The rumor is that that the pitchers decide Cal's walk-up music before each game. Hold up. Have you not watched Tiger King? Listen, chat. Okay, so a lot of people during COVID, okay, during the pandemic, were like, you know, staying at home and whatnot. I work in retail. So my life didn't change. In fact, my life got way busier. And so I never, like, I know a lot of people were watching Tiger King because they were at home, you know what I mean? I never watched it. I'm sorry, Mara. I'm sorry. We need the lore, Mr. Sticky. We need the lore. Mariner momentum. The season is turning around after the Brandon Drury episode. I'm glad, Prima. I'm glad that you stuck around to the end of that podcast and got to hear that it was the Brandon Drury episode. It just felt right. Your life was way busier, for sure. Colton will never financially recover from this. Never! Mariner Mo lives in your hearts. Kraken W, we love to see a Kraken W with the 199 from one Lucario. Love to see it. Kraken win, good day for Seattle sports. True. Did you miss the Among Us craze? I did not miss the Among Us craze. However, I was not a big fan of Among Us. True story. I played it a little bit with my friends here and there, but I just got kind of bored. So, MLB Pro, what's up, man? Can we have a membership tier called the Colton Colt? So it's like a higher tier than like the Majovians. It's like $5 a month or something like that. It's called the Colton Colt. What do people get in the Colton Colt? What do people get for that? What if? Whoa. So what if we had the Colton Colt and the Joe Colt, and then we only I uploaded like members only videos to the Colton Colt, and Joe uploaded members only videos to the Joe Colt. You know what I mean? But we never overlap. We never overlap the Mocoltians. You loved Among Us, but you didn't have any friends to play with? Rough. Yeah, so at the time, chat, if you guys want some Colton lore here as we're moving into the 40-minute mark here of this stream, some lore back in the day, back during COVID specifically, and back during the Among Us craze. I was streaming. I had a different YouTube channel. This is before Mariner Mojo. Okay, before Mariner Mojo, I had a YouTube that was about Call of Duty Zombies. True story. And I had a Twitch channel also about Call of Duty Zombies. Building pyramid schemes in the Mariner Mojo stream. So easy, chat. So easy. Easy lol. Easy lol. And so I had a bunch of people, like a community, if you will, for my Twitch streams, right? It was not near, I mean, we never, at no point, I think only one time that I have over 100 people in my stream for that. But the YouTube channel had about 3,500, 4,000 subscribers. But the Twitch chat, I mean, it was, I think we'd probably average, like 15 to 20. Spesh. Yes, it was called Spesh. That is true. And so a lot of us, I would play games with a lot of the Twitch community, and that was one of them. Mr. Sticky. Legends tell of an old fisherman in the PNW named Mariner Mo, who fought the damned Angels, hecked the Astros, fricked the Rangers, and oaked the Athletics. But then he fell overboard. To be continued. Whoa. W. That was gas. Where's Joe at tonight? Joe is at home. Special lore. We're getting special lore, chat. Special lore. Hop on BO6. I haven't played BO6 in a hot minute. I propose right field upper deck for the Mojo meetup. Oh, I know you do, Lucario. I know you do, but those seats are hardly ever open. Favorite COD Zombies map? I mean, it's lame. It's lame, but I'm gonna have to say Dreisendracht. Like it's everyone's favorite. But that Dreisendracht got me back into zombies. But before that, it was Keynote or Toten. That was the map I played the most in Black Ops 1. Nighttime story hour. I know. This is the way the streams have been going lately because we've been streaming every single day. There's not a whole lot to talk about each day. So as we get towards the end of the streams, this is what happens. Center field bleachers. Yeah. So Joe and I were looking chat. Oh, also to kind of re-up on because we were talking about, trying to maybe get a suite or something like that for the meetup. We looked, and the cheapest way to do a suite is like $140 a person. And so I that's just a lot, and I don't think that we can get enough people to pay $140 a person to have, to make it worth it. And so maybe in the future, Joe and I, if we have enough, maybe we can like just get it ourselves, and maybe people just pay like $50 or something like that. We just kind of eat the cost or something. I don't know. But I don't think a suite is in the cards this year, which sucks. Maybe the second meetup of the year, because we're gonna do 2 meetups this year, chat. Is the plan. That's a bit much. Yeah, exactly. It's just, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. And so I don't want to, how many people is the minimum for a suite? 15, I think. Mike E with the $2 holla. He says, how does one rent out Edgar's porch? I truly have no idea. I truly have no freaking idea. That's a really good question. Why wasn't Rayleigh wearing his glasses? I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know. Oh yeah, Autumn. I'm sure we'll catch you at the ballpark how many games do you normally go to? Autumn. I'm sure we'll catch you at the ballpark at some point. And again, we are going to do a meetup. So if you do end up going to that, we'll definitely see you there as well. I prefer to go to a lot of games for cheap. Same. Mara says, I'm down for 2 for 140. Yeah. I think that, like, again, if like one day we can make it happen, you know what I mean? But we would need ample amount of time, and we would have to have everyone that's going. The scary part is what we worry about, right? And this is a little behind the scenes what we worry about in the situation. Not that we don't think that people would pay, right? Because that's not that. Like, we think that anyone that says they would pay probably would. But there's always a chance that someone that says they're in, right? So let's say we need 15 people, and 4 people or whatever, or I'm sorry, 15 people say they're going to pay, but then 4 people back out. Well, then we're kind of screwed at that point. And so that's the hard part with that. Exactly, secular. So we would have to have everybody pay in advance, because also I don't know if we could eat that, like, whatever it is, like the $2,500 cost up front. So yeah, it's tough. Oh, I missed the second part. Yeah, I did see it. Hold on. Mr. Sticky, the second part of Mariner Mo. Mariner Mo was able to survive 200,000 leagues underwater by going inside a torpedo. Then a magical kraken granted him a wish to become a powerful bat that would be chosen by the Big Dumper. Absolute cinema, chat. Absolute cinema. From Mr. Sticky here, by the way. Whoa. Just win Washington's lottery, powering imagination, and pay for everyone. If I could pay for everyone, I would. 100%. 100%. If I could pay for everyone, I absolutely would. Just so we're clear. Like, but I mean, I told you guys, you know, that the spring training trip, because I had to move out of that crappy hotel, went from being a $5,000 to $6,000 trip to an $8,000 to $9,000 trip. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like the cheapest suite's about $4,200 exactly, which is just, it's a lot. It's a lot. And so up to 75 people for Edgar's Port. Is that a thing, Tyler? I don't know. I'd have to look into how to rent those party decks. Because again, so another thing that Joe and I have talked about is doing a game, and like we all just meet up in the pen. Because so I'll get into the hard part here. The hard part with how we've done the meetup so far. So the first year we did it, we were in the J-Rod squad, which was great. It worked out well. But the hard part was everyone had to be there early, right? To be able to get seats around us, because it was, I don't know if it's still the same way in the J-Rod squad, but at the time it was open seating. And so it was first come, first serve. So like there were people that got tickets that weren't sitting with us because the seats around us were taken at that point. So then last year we got a bunch of seats up in the center field bleachers, which in the end worked out really well. But the hard part is everybody had to pay us for the tickets, and we had to send out all the tickets. So we've talked about like potentially just everyone buying tickets and then like we all just meet like in the pen or something. You know what I mean? We all just stand out in center field in the pen. I don't know. Like there's a lot of different ways we could do it. I just don't know what the best way is. I would hold on. Kyle, I would never ever let you foot the bill for a suite. We have a group of 4 that goes to games often, and you can make the we can make the purchase. Then me and Joe, Lyle, TJ, and a few listeners, bro, that'd be way too crazy. That's you know what I mean? Like I don't know if I could ever let somebody else foot the bill for something like that. Check Discord. Mike says Discord. Got you, Mike. Yeah. So it's something. So it'd be something. Mike, first of all, I appreciate it, man. We'll try to 75 standing room only spots in the right center stairs. That's the other thing, right? I love standing in the stairwell. Like, would people be willing to just stand in the stairwell? I don't know. Like, there's a lot of different ways. You know what I mean? How much to rent out the dugout? Great question. But Mike, that's not like. I think that if we're able to, I'll still talk to Joe about it because I do want to do it. I do want to do it at least once. You know what I mean? It'd be expensive, and so it's something that we'd have to kind of wait on. But I would like to do it, and preferably this year, maybe for the August meetup. I think the May meetup is too soon. The May meetup is too soon to do that. But I think maybe the August meetup. What if we all just meet at the beer shack and gather around and have a drink and go back to our seats? That's also always an option. So Autumn, at the Oh, and I saw your question earlier, Autumn. Sorry. Joe and I live about an hour-ish south of the stadium. So we're local-ish. We're local-ish. So that's something we've done before, where we just meet a bunch of people, just like wherever in the stadium, and just kind of go back to our seats or whatever. But for the meetup, a lot of times throughout the meetup, we'll do like giveaways, like for the people that are there. Like we've given away shirts and cards and gift cards and stuff like that. Semi good show. Thanks, I think. Thank you, I think. And so like a lot of times the way we've done is we give out like raffle tickets. And I mean obviously, you know, we could always all just meet up somewhere as well. But for we definitely always do somewhere we're all sitting with people, so it's like we're all watching the game together. And both times it's been so much fun. So much fun. Do I think that Casey Lawrence deserves a spot start? I think it should be Logan Evans moving forward. Bryce Miller's dealing with some soreness as well. Is that true? Shame. Kyle, I would definitely pay you back, bro. I would definitely pay you back. Like no matter what. We all enjoy the content a lot, man, and I know my buddies and I would have no problem covering the portion for you and Joe and a couple of the other content creators for all the hard work you guys do. It means the world, Kyle. So this is something I've realized about myself recently. When people buy things like for me, it for some reason, like I like go into like this weird like mental panic. When people like even Joe, like Joe, when we were down in Arizona, I tried to buy everything because I like when people buy things for me, I'm like, I gotta make up for it. I feel like I'm being a burden. You know what I mean? And I know that's not how it works, and Joe gets mad at me for it. But Kyle, if we do a sweep, bro, I just know for sure I'm like you're there. I'm letting you know, and you're one of the first people that I'm gonna invite. So no matter what, it's something that we still have to talk about, like sometime in August. Makes you feel like a burden, exactly. How many people will attend the meetup? So Ian, last year we had, oh gosh, the first year it was, I think we had like 10 people. Last year I think we had like 15. I would be shocked if it wasn't at least 20 to 25 this year. I'd be shocked if it wasn't at least 20, 25. Yeah, Kyle. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that we can work out. Like, we can all definitely, we'll find a way. I really do want to do it this year. I really do. We'll find it. We're going to find a way to make it happen. For the meetup specifically. I want to do one where I know we can get a bunch of people in there. Like a bunch, we have 100, we've had nearly 200 people in every single stream this season. Like, that is insane how much the streams have grown. I would love to be able to get a bunch of people into one of those suites and we all just watch a game together. And then maybe do the live stream from the suite. Do the live stream or like an episode of the podcast from the suite with you guys. That'd be so sick. But no, dude, Kyle, it means the world, man. I appreciate it. We'll have to find something that we can make work. 3 stars of the game. Who you got? Brian Wu, Cal Raleigh, and Rowdy Teles. Thoughts? And knock is this the next month? Oh, but that's just the way they do it, baby. That's just the way they do it. 20 people is enough for a group package. Is it? Interesting. Be good for a meetup. They have great food. Chase, message me on like Twitter or something like that and let me know. Maybe like a our area meetup. Again, chat, we're going, speaking of which, on the, yeah, so I was just going to talk about what Sasuke, hopefully I said that correctly. On, I believe it's the 19th, so a week from today. That could be wrong, but the Marine Layer boys are going to be doing a live show from the Queen Anne Beer Hall, and Joe and I are going to go. So if you guys do want to go support the Marine Layer boys, we don't want to make it like a about us thing. Just so we're like, we don't want to like cause any distractions for them. We just want to go support our friends. But if you guys do want to go support them, please do. Please do. I would love to see all you guys out there supporting them because they deserve the world. Meet up in San Diego for the now actual legit Vetter Cup. Yeah, we'll go meet up with Adam in San Diego. Oh no, Kyle, dude, I can't begin to tell you how much it means. Truly, it means a lot. It's something that, I mean, we love doing this. You know what I mean? We love doing this. So like the fact that there's this many people willing to watch it every single night is crazy to me. Crazy to me. I got 200 hours of vacation. I just need a few months in advance. Yeah. So the May meetup chat will for sure. The May meetup will definitely not be a suite. That might end up just being the center field bleachers again, chat. Just so we're clear. Just so you guys know. Yeah, we can chat about that later for sure. When but the one in August, potentially. I don't want to say no to the one in August. I don't want to say no to that yet. When are we doing a Mariner Mojo softball game? That'd be so much fun. I just don't know if we'd be able to get enough people to do it. But that would be so much fun to do a Mariner Mojo softball game. Like Team Joe versus Team Colton. That'd be so fun. Trump, it'd probably be like a Saturday. I hope they do. I hope they do the Telez outline. It's so fun to recap after the games. Thanks for hosting. Thanks for being here, Autumn. It means a lot. I mean, it really does mean a lot. There's so many people here every single night. It's really cool to see. You would love a Mariner Mojo softball game. It would be sick. I mean, that would be a hell of a lot of fun to do a Mariner Mojo softball game. I don't know where we'd do it at, but it'd be a hell of a lot of fun. It's your birthday month. Let's go. Happy early birthday, bro. You're claiming first base? All right. Joe and I are, oh, no, we're on separate teams. I'm playing shortstop with this body. Playing shortstop. Chat, live for almost an hour after that good win. I'm probably going to call it there. I got to work in the morning at 8 a.m., but I appreciate all you guys so much for being here. Again, Mike with the huge donos today. Who else was in there? Lucario, of course, was in there again. Mike being the GOAT. Aaron being the GOAT. Kyle with the 5 as well. Taco was in there. Pigeon Boys. Dude, appreciate the hell out of you guys for really just supporting us, as much as you have over the past month and a half or so. And then being here specifically after streams has been... after games for the streams has been a whole lot of fun. And so, all right. Perfect. Name a better way to end the stream. Sweep tomorrow, fellas. Hey, we're going for the sweep tomorrow. We're looking for a sweep over the what did we say for the Rangers? What was the Rangers again? It's frick the Rangers, right? Frick the Rangers, chat. Frick them. But I appreciate you guys being here. I'll probably see you tomorrow after the game. Although it's a day game and I am at work. We'll see. We'll figure something out. But I appreciate you guys for being here. And we'll catch you soon. And go freaking Mariners.